What's going on, Card Pack? Today we're going to look at the top 10 sports cards that went up the most over the last week. So we'll be looking across all the major sports and finding the 10 cards that had the biggest gains over the last week. Always something important to look at because you want to know where the trends are going. And then we'll dive into some of it. We're going to do the top 10. We'll probably just look at we'll probably only do a deep dive on the first 5 because I know these videos have been kind of long, and I get a lot of comments about that. It's a lot of value. It's good content, but I understand if you can't watch a 30-minute video every day because I make these every day. So I'm trying this out. Let me know what you think. Before we dive into that, a few reminders. First of all, if you want the audios from these videos, check out the podcast, link in description. And if you want my top sports card pick of the day, and to join one of the best discords in sports card investing, join the Sports Card Society, sportscardsociety.com. It's only $12.99 a month or $129 a year. You get a couple free months there on the year. And so it really equates to only about 40 cents a day, which is like nothing. Well, how it works, you log into a members area. There's a new video put up almost every day. It's the videos, and I put up a new video. Videos aren't real long, usually about 5 minutes. Show the card, show the data, research, and reasoning as to why I like the card and what I plan on doing with it. Am I going to sell it at the beginning of the season? Am I hold it long term, flip it in a month? What am I doing? A couple previous examples. This Kyler Murray here. We're getting it for under $200 in February. Here it is going for well over $300 in April. This Baker Mayfield here, we're getting it for under $300 in March. Here it is going for $500 in April. This card alone would pay, if you sold it here, I think it's going to go up. It's went down some since there, but I think it's going to go up well above this. I think it's going to be a $600-$700 card by the time the season starts. But anyways, if all you did is sell it here, this would more than pay for your entire year's membership of the Sports Card Society, not to mention all the other picks and everything like that you get over the course of the year. And then the Discord, I can't say enough good things about it. I mean, people actually pay to be in it. So the way they act, the way they behave, who they are is just very different than any Discord that you're normally in, any free Discord anyway. So check it out, sportscardsociety.com, link in description. And of course, please hit that subscribe button and that like button. Super supports the channel. Thank you in advance. All right, so here we are on the Market Movers tool. We went to price movements by card. I sorted by all sports in PSA 10. We look at PSA 10 because, of course, the entire market is set off of the PSA 10. And number 10 on the list is Chipper Jones. So we have a legend of baseball. His 1992 Bowman base, pop count 1314. What that means is this card in this grade, that's how many of them currently exist. There's a pop count for every graded card. There's pop count for a PSA 9 of this card that would be different than this, etc. This card's up about 45.5% on the week with 11 sales on the week, so almost a 1% sales volume. That is important to look at because that's also a strong indicator of demand. Of course, pop count is really an indicator of supply. But we're only going to dive into the top 5. So Gary Sheffield here, number 9, 1989 Upper Deck base, pop count of 2201, up 47% on the week, 9 sales on the week. So that's about a 0.5% sales volume. Not a lot of motion in that one, but it is moving up a good amount. I'd probably want to dive deeper on that. Fernando Tatis, his 2019 Topps Update rookie debut, pop count of 1624, up about 47% on the week, 18 sales. That's over a 1% sales volume. Looks like the latest average was 140. That is a pretty solid gain there. Number 7 on the list, Michael Jordan, 1989 Hoops base, pop count of 2869, up 49%. 14 sales on the week. It's about a 0.5% sales volume. You know what? I know I'm going to look at the top 5, but I really want to look at this one because this is one I recommended to the Society a bit ago. I'm really happy to see some gains on this already. We'll have to open that again. I don't know what happened there. Again, this Market Movers tool, this is what we're using to look at all this data. There we go. If you don't have a data tool, you're just putting yourself at a severe disadvantage because most other sports card investors have a data tool. So you're competing like if you don't have this, like you're riding a horse and buggy, and you're competing against people with Ferraris. You just can't win in sports card investing without a data tool. I hope that makes sense. Whether you use the Market Movers or something else, you got to have one. I prefer the Market Movers tool. I think it's the best one in the market. Obviously, it's the one I use. I pay for this. I have the yearly subscription of the Pro version, which Pro version has the most tools. So I'll put a link in the description for the Market Movers tool. Use code SOCIETY for 20% off your first month or your first year, whichever subscription you choose. But you got to have a data tool, because you're at a severe disadvantage in the sports card market if you don't have one, because most investors have a data tool. If you don't, you're riding a horse and buggy competing with Ferraris. Seriously. But this Michael Jordan, this is one I recommended to the Sports Card Society. I'm pretty happy about that. We were buying it for under $250. I think I was recommending the 9 also. So to see this nice little spike is interesting, although that's such an interesting spike. Oh, so they just moved it. That's what this alert is. They moved the date selector. But let's pull it back over the last let's pull it over the last week. I wasn't going to pull up one in the 6 through 10 category, but I wanted to look. So this went from 250 to 387. That's interesting. Let's go here. Let's go to eBay. But that's showing some interesting data there. Let's sort it. What was the pop count on that? A little under 3,000. Let's see here. 275. 299. So that card does seem to be trending up. That's interesting. I'll put a link in the description for that one. I mean, it's Michael Jordan. If you're going to buy somebody in sports card investing, it's Michael Jordan. I've recommended a lot of Michael Jordan cards to the Sports Card Society in this dip, in this buyer's market that we're in. So what is that? 10, 9, 8. Michael Jordan was number 7. So number 6 is Fernando Tatis again. His 2019 Topps Chrome update, number 54, rookie debut. Pop count of 1478, up 52.5% on the week. 19 sales, so that's well over a 1% sales volume. Very interesting card. But now here's where we're going to start diving in. Drew Lock, his 2019 Prism base, pop count of 2674, up 53, almost 54% on the week. 15 sales, so well under a 1% sales volume, so the demand may not be as crazy as it is. Let's pull up this chart and take a look. I think this is kind of an artificial gain here. Market Movers just did an update here, so they're gonna have to fix that. I do like that you can exclude certain things here. I really like that. But looks like overall he's been trending up. I just went over the last. Oh, I like that. I can just click that button now. Oh, that's nice. Oh, good. Less clicks for me. I like that. This card's just been going up. Interesting. Over the last week, so it wasn't like some crazy spike. It's just going up. I mean, his Prism, that's interesting. Drew Lock's not necessarily a major football player that I invest in, but if he's showing this kind of trend, that's pretty interesting. And it's so cheap. I expect this card, just because he's a quarterback, he's going to be a starting quarterback in the NFL with Cortland Sutton, Jerry Jeudy, KJ Hamler, Noah Fant. They drafted that Javonte Williams running back. They have Melvin Gordon. So Drew Lock has a crap load of weapons around him. I think that's why people are getting kind of bullish here. I mean, I could easily see this being $150 plus to start the season. Let's go to eBay real quick. Let's see. Let's check this out. $100. Yeah, that sounds probably about right. Let's sort that a bit. I mean, I'm not the biggest Drew Lock guy. $75, but it's tempting. I mean, there's other people I'd probably rather buy, but the market's showing me that it's trending up for him. Let's pull it back over 14 days. So I got to click an extra button there still for that. $65 went down here some, and it's just been trending up since the 25th, which is about a week. Interesting. I'll put a link in the description. Go ahead and take a look at it. I'd either be a buy or a hold on that card. And this Michael Jordan, I'd probably be a buy, because again, this is a card that I've recommended. Maybe recommended is a strong word, but one that I pointed out as a potential good buy. This is Michael Jordan. I mean, Michael Jordan in a buyer's market, I mean, who else would you want to buy over him? Number 4 on the list Aristides Aquino, 2020 tops base, pop count of 25.28. 57%, that's how much it's up, 7 sales on the week. So really low sales volume. Frankly, I don't even want to pull this chart up, and I'm not gonna. I wouldn't buy this. I wouldn't buy it. If it's up that much, I'd sell it. It's so low that if you are going to buy it, you got to buy it on StarStock. Because if you buy it on eBay, you're going to pay shipping and sales tax and everything, and it's going to be so hard to make money on it when you're buying such a low-priced card. On StarStock, when you buy it, you don't pay sales tax, you don't pay shipping, and you instantly have the card in your account, and you can just relist it instantly. A card at that price, $22, this is where you'd buy it. If you wanted to get Aristides or something else, I'd say under $50 or under, I'd say buy it on StarStock, just because you'll avoid paying sales tax, you'll avoid paying shipping, you'll avoid having to wait for the dang card, you'll have it instantly. Less eyeballs on StarStock, but there's still a good amount of eyeballs on StarStock. So I'll put a link in the description for StarStock. Use code SportsCardConsultant for $10 free when you deposit $10 or more. Next on the list, Kai Havertz. Wow, we have a soccer player on here. His 2018 Topps Chrome Bundesliga base. There has not been a soccer player on the top 10 sports cards that I've done in, I don't even remember, which is crazy to me. I've always been surprised there's not more soccer players on here. And it was Kai Havertz, up 60, almost 65%, 24 sales on the week with a pop count of only 261. That's an almost 10% sales volume. Now, I don't pay that much attention to Euro, Champions League, Premier League, etc. But I don't have, in this case, we're almost 10%. So he must have done something incredible, or something must have happened, because that is insanity. So look at him over 7 days. So he started the week at 169, and then now he's got a sale here at 278. That's incredible. 24 sales on the week, though? I mean, I'm only really seeing these 2. That's interesting. Leave a comment. Who's Kai Havertz? Bundesliga, I know that's like German. Leave a comment. Let me know, why did Kai Havertz go up so much? Interesting. Let's pull him back like 90 days. Looks like he went down a good amount and then shot up. So it looks like the real value of his card, if I was guessing, would be somewhere around 220, 200 to 230, somewhere in there. Maybe more like 215. It shot up. So I'm not going to say I'm buying that card. I don't know enough about soccer to really do that, but that's very interesting. 24 sales on the week of a 261. Someone leave a comment. Let me know, why did Kai Havertz go up so much? God, geez, Kai Havertz again. 2018 Donruss base. I think this is number 2 on the list. Pop count of only 579, 19 sales on the week. That is about a 4% sales volume. Again, very good. Up 81%. I think the time to buy Kai Havertz may have passed, because it looks like he went nuclear. His cards did. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. By the way, if you're still watching, hit that like button and hit the subscribe button if you haven't. It really helps support the channel, and I just really appreciate it. Thank you. $83 there to basically down here, and then he shot up to 160. He basically doubled in like a week. So I don't know what he did, but boy, his stuff went nuts. I don't know. Maybe he went to a new team. Maybe they did, because I know the Euros are coming up. The Euro. So I think that's what it's called, right? The Euros. Interesting. But I feel like the time has passed to buy him. So it'd probably be a sell for me if I were to say. But I don't know for sure, because I don't know what caused this huge spike for him. It looks like a very obvious spike. So I don't know. Someone leave a comment about Kai Havertz and what's going on there. Jameis Winston, number 1 on the list. His 2015 Topps Chrome base, pop count of only 572, 7 sales on the week. So that's over a 1% sales volume, so that's solid. Up 110%. Jameis Winston was someone I recommended to the Sports Card Society 2-3 months ago a little before Drew Brees announced his retirement, actually. I knew Drew Brees was going to retire because when I watched him play in that playoff game, it was like, he's done. Because you just know. You could tell he didn't have the arm strength left. And they were like making gadget plays to help him, to try to win because he just didn't have the arm anymore. I just had to get some coffee there real quick. So that's just, I knew, and I knew, Taysom Hill, they signed him to a contract, but I'm like, yeah, but you can't, they got Jameis Winston, and I'm like, they're going to use Jameis. I think Jameis is going to be the primary quarterback, and Taysom Hill is going to do what he's done, although they gave Taysom a good amount of money. I don't love Jameis Winston. I really don't. Let's pull this back over 7 days. $99, 105. Then shot up to 210. Let's go to eBay real quick and see what he's got, because I doubt he's going for 210. Pretty low pop count, though, but the card's moving. 153, that's probably about right. And, he's got Michael Thomas, Alvin Kamara. Who else? He's got other weapons around him. And it's kind of cheap. I don't know if I'd be buying this one. I recommended Jameis because I knew he'd go up in the offseason, and he did. So me and the society made some good money off that. I believe this was the card I recommended because this is his main rookie, I believe. Maybe he has the Prism. I can't remember for sure. But I probably wouldn't buy this one right now. I'd be a hold or a sell on that. Wait, what did I just... Yeah. So that was the top 10. Someone leave a comment about Kai Havertz, please. Let me know what you think of this format here where I pull up the top 10, but I only dive deep on the top 5. And maybe one of the 6 through 10 if it piques my interest like that Michael Jordan did. This video should be shorter than most of them, and hopefully that's good for you. But let me know what you think of that. Links for everything in the description. The Sports Card Society, the Market Movers tool. Seriously, if you don't have a data tool, you're on a horse and buggy. Link in description with the discount code. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. I appreciate you spending this time with me. Stay classy, Card Pack. You're awesome. I'll see you tomorrow.